Imagine a monster so vast, his head brushed the stars, while his lower body was made of living serpents coiling down toward the sea. This was Typhon, and for one terrifying day, he came closer than anything in history to ending the reign of the gods. Our story's hero is Zeus, king of the Olympian gods. He had just won a brutal war against the old Titans, chaining them deep in the pit of Tartarus, and now sat upon Olympus believing the age of chaos was finally over. Zeus wanted peace, a stable cosmos ruled by law and order, with himself as its guardian. But peace, as he was about to learn, is never permanent when you've made an enemy of the earth itself. That enemy was Gaia, the primordial mother of the earth herself, ancient beyond memory. Many of the Titans Zeus had imprisoned were her own children, and she had never forgiven him for casting them into darkness. Grief hardened into fury inside her. Gaia wanted vengeance, and she decided that if the gods would not free her children, she would build something no god could ever hope to defeat. Deep within the abyss, she joined with Tartarus itself, the primordial pit of darkness, and from that union, something monstrous began to stir, a creature meant to be the very end of Zeus's reign. A monster is born. His head scraped the clouds. From his shoulders sprouted 100 hissing serpent heads, and where his legs should have been, endless serpents coiled instead. His eyes burned like volcanic fire, and his voice alone could shake mountains. Gaia named him Typhon and sent him with a single purpose: climb to Olympus and tear the crown from Zeus's head. When Typhon's roar first echoed across the world, even the gods themselves panicked. Ancient tales say many fled Olympus entirely, disguising themselves as animals just to escape his path. Only Zeus refused to run. As king, he believed it fell to him alone to face this horror before it ever reached the mortal world below. The two collided on Mount Cassios at the edge of the sea. Zeus hurled bolt after bolt of lightning, scorching Typhon's countless heads, and for a moment it seemed the king of gods might win outright. But Typhon was no ordinary foe. Wounded, he wrapped his serpent coils around Zeus's body, crushing the breath from his lungs and pinning the thunderbolt uselessly in his fist. Then Typhon did something no creature had ever managed. He tore the sinews, the very tendons, from Zeus's arms and legs. Without them, the king of the gods could not lift a single finger, let alone throw a thunderbolt. The king had fallen. Typhon hid the stolen sinews inside a bearskin bag within a hidden cave, then dragged Zeus's crippled body off to imprison him nearby. As the guard, he set Delphine, a serpent dragon-coiled half-woman, half-snake, with orders to kill anyone who dared come near. With Zeus gone, the heavens fell silent. No thunder rolled, no order was enforced, and across the world storms turned wild and lawless, as if the sky itself had lost its master. If Zeus's sinews were never recovered, the gods believed he would remain crippled forever, and Typhon, or worse, whatever Gaia made next, would rule the cosmos in his place. Word of the king's captivity reached Hermes, the swift messenger god, known across Olympus for his cunning and his fierce loyalty to Zeus. He resolved that if brute strength could not save the king, cleverness would. Hermes turned to an unlikely ally, Pan, the goat-legged god of the wild, beloved for his music and his knack for outsmarting creatures far larger than himself. Together, the two hatched a plan to steal back what Typhon had taken. They would sneak into the guarded cave, distract the serpent Delphine, and retrieve the stolen sinews before Typhon ever noticed they were gone. Under cover of night, the two gods crept toward Mount Cassios, following the trail of scorched earth Typhon had left behind. Inside the cave, they found Delphine coiled protectively around the bearskin bag, her yellow eyes never closing. Pan lifted his pipes and played a strange, unearthly song, one that lulled even the wary guardian's senses just long enough. While Delphine swayed to the music, Hermes slipped past her coils in total silence and snatched the bearskin bag holding Zeus's stolen sinews. The two gods fled the cave before the serpent ever realized what had happened, racing the stolen sinews back toward their crippled king. They found Zeus still bound and helpless where Typhon had left him. Carefully, they restored the sinews to his body, tendon by tendon, until at last, his strength began to return. Feeling power surge back into his limbs, Zeus rose to his full height once more, thunder rolling from his shoulders like an awakening storm.